Hey guys, welcome back. And tonight I'm going to be trying to do a hunt for some glow-in-the-dark rocks. I'm at the Eagle River City Beach, something like that. Anyway, it's a local beach, and I'm going to be joined by my son here. And we're just watching the last of the light fade after the sunset. Just had a beautiful sunset. There was a church group down here. Just had a fantastic baptism. I think they said they had 9 for baptizing, if they get baptized.
That sounds right.
That was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. Get swept up in their group with a little bit of worship. And now it's time to do a little bit of rock counting once the sun goes down a little bit here. And yeah, if you're seeing this, we found some. If you're not seeing this, we didn't. So, well, here we go. All right, so we've had a fruitless search so far. Gotten more bug bites than we have anything else. And my son found this. Pretty cool. First I thought it was a piece of slag, but I broke the flashlight out and found it wasn't. I mean, I think that is sodalite in there. So we'll get it home, we'll show it under the actual daylight or regular light, and yeah. I don't know if it's, you can call it selenite or whatever, but it's definitely cool. So my son pulled this up, and it's got 2 specks of fluoresce, but that's about it.
See that red on the camera?
Yeah. Yep. I don't know, is that fabric or is that... Oh yeah, it does kind of show up, doesn't it? Well, maybe we should keep it. I told him we'd just take a video of it and toss it, but maybe it's worth cutting open and seeing what's in there. What do you think?
I say we keep it just in case. It's like, it's absolutely spectacular on the inside, but you can only see this on the
right.
outside.
Exactly. All right, down the hatch it goes.
Clark Long.
Well, we're not getting perfect Yooperlites, but at least we're getting something. Something showing up out here. So at least we have something that fluoresces. Pretty cool. And it's red, which is kind of a neat color. And not 10 feet from the first one. Another one.
Another one bites us.
Nice. I think it looks like a dark color. I don't know. But yeah, we'll get it under regular light and at the end of the video, and you'll be able to see. Cool. Just when we thought we were going to get skunked, my son flashes onto that thing. Let me get my... Oh, man. Got your light. Oh, yeah. Good find, guy.
I don't know.
Nice.
I just saw the purple. I didn't even see, like, the orange-ish specks. I just saw the purple and kept my light on it.
Yeah!
Yeah, for the first time in forever.
Nice. That was a good one, too. Well done. Excited.
I
Nice.
didn't even mean to. Shadow there.
Okay. We're actually on the retreat. Yeah, it's kind of a retreat because of the bugs. You know,
The bugs are
anybody
attacking
that's
us.
ever done this knows that the biggest issue is bugs. But we found a spot in that one, so pretty cool. That gives us 3 Yooperlites and a couple others. So keep going as we run back to the car. And more fun with fluorescent lights. We found a creek bed and just shining down into the water, seeing all the, well, what would look like scuzz during the day. Turns out pretty cool, especially that red outline. That was really cool. Anyway, just fun with fluorescence at night. So I've been finding this rock all day long, and I've been finding seams in these red rocks out here, and I've been throwing them on the ground occasionally just to see what happened, and they break. And inside is this white layer of what I thought was just basically calcite. And come to find out, nope, that's sodalite. So I think it's sodalite or something of that sort, but so it fluoresces. So kind of cool. I guess I wish I'd kept them now. I threw away, I don't know, a couple dozen of those today. Oh, well, you live and you learn, right? All right, so here we are at the end of the trip to Eagle River, and I think I separated out everything that fluoresces. Some of it we found at night and some of it we didn't, but let's cut the lights and I'll show you what we got. There was a couple of stones I grabbed that were just... You know, they show up orange. I think that's just chert. I found this one at night. The funny thing about this stone is it's one I know I had broken earlier in the morning, earlier that day. And I stumbled onto it at night, and as soon as I picked it up, I recognized the shape of it and the size of it, and I had thrown it against another rock to break it because it had a few lines through it, and those lines had this snowflake-like pattern on them. And I thought it was really neat when I first broke it. And you can see it's a little red too there. And I thought it was pretty neat when I first broke it. And then when I hit it with the UV later that night, when I went back at night, I just had to collect it. I don't think I can work it or do anything with it, but it's still really cool to have in like a blacklight collection, because that layer is, I think, zeolite, if I'm looking it up properly. And it just has kind of a snowflake-like color to it. That's one of the first rocks I think my son and I found. The way that red shows up, just gorgeous. Sorry, I'm not in a completely black room. I'd have to cover a window to do that when I don't have a... And yeah, oh, that little spot there is what made us pick it up. That was kind of cool. Yeah, that's going to be the bug barts, but you can see the blue fluorescent in there for the fluorite. Again, you always spot that stuff on the beach. That always pops up orange, that bright orange. I think it's just a piece of chert. That one had the red in it. I thought, it's not super cool, but maybe it'll be fun to tumble, try to take those high spots off, and try to get it looks like a little bit of the fluorite bluish color in there. That was the second piece my son and I found, which was akin to this one. I believe it was that one, yeah. We found them not far apart anyway. Oh, that was the one. And then, or no, that was the first one. And then we found this one. And then we found the third one a little later on. But, yeah, it's just kind of cool to hit that. You're just looking for sodalite, that red, or that orange pop, and then you hit this red stuff, and it looks really cool. I think this might just be slag. I'm kind of gravitating towards slag on my assuming what that is. That's got the blue in it again. That's really pretty. Again, not the Yooperlite you're looking for, but not everything can be the droids you're looking for. So blue, got the blue in it a little bit. Plenty of algae in the water. That fluoresces pretty good. Gosh darn, I'm trying not to get the splash back on the camera because it's kind of washing out the screen, but you can see the blue in there. A big piece of, yeah, kind of shows up. It's got a little bit of every color in it. It's got some orange, some blue. It's got that white fire in there that pops up. So a little bit of everything going on that rock. I really liked it, and that's why I ended up picking it up. And then, of course, my son found this one. The closest thing to a Yooperlite we'd found the whole trip, well, until that point. Again, not a true, I don't think it has the sodalite in it because it's not flashing back super orange. But close enough, and it's kind of unique that I'm definitely going to try to give it a polish or work it or just put it in a display case, whatever. Either way, I'm going to have to wash it off, get that grime off of it. But yeah, it's really cool. He flashed his light onto that last minute as we're on our way out running from the bugs, and yeah, that was a really good find on his part. But yeah, so under the regular day light, I mean, they don't look like much. The Yooperlites, the sodalites, the fluorescent stuff doesn't really look like much. I mean, here's that one that I said I'd broken that day, and there's no way you'd know that was blue. And I picked up a lot of stones with this white on them because it's common down there, and this is the only one that really kind of popped up that blue on there under UV. I kept checking, but and these ones I picked up dry or without the UV. I picked them up on the beach as I was hunting other things, hoping that maybe they would be sodalites, and no, they turned out blue, which is all really cool for me too. I really enjoy that. And here's the ones that show up orange under the UV. I think that's, I want to call it chert, but it doesn't break. It isn't broken like chert, so I'm not 100% sure what it is. Seems like I'd looked it up at one point, but I forget things. I just, you don't use it every day and you lose it, so yeah, I don't know. Certainly got some amygdala oil stuff going on in there. That was the red. That was what flashback red. So And again, these are the ones that flashback red too, which makes me think slag. You know, that's got a lot going on. That could be a conglomerate of any sort. It's got different minerals in there. It's got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So who knows? And yeah, so it was very cool, very fun. So if you ever get a chance, even if you're, go out Yooperlite hunting or whatever, I know that's a thing up in the UP. I know a lot of people love to do that now. I saw people out, every time I went out at night, I'd usually see one or two other people out there with flashlights doing the same. So yeah, it's quite the thing. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, just because you got skunked on the orange, doesn't mean you didn't come away with nothing. There's a lot of fun stuff out there. So, and this is the one that was all kinds of colors. So maybe I'll just try to tumble it straight up as is and see if those colors continue to shine all the way through. And yeah, so going into my UV lot, I got a bunch of stuff that came from the UP. Now I've got at least a half gallon of stones to either tumble or work of some sort. So stick around for that, see what I do with them. I got a big old one that I'm supposed to turn into a sphere from Prospector's Paradise. And yeah, you can check that link above. If you haven't seen that store, you've got to see it. It is so cool. And so yeah, I got all kinds of stuff to work with, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it. Like that would kind of say I could turn it into a ring. Maybe almost my size too. Ring my size. I mean, I can... Oh, I don't know. I can do just about anything. I can turn them into spheres. That one's not going to be a sphere. It couldn't be a very big one if it was. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I'll show you that in the future. Until then, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.